of the old video on YouTube where the girl's sitting on the toilet, 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 sitting on the toilet. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but it's quite funny. A lot of times when I'm doing inspections, I do a lot of inspections for new home buyers. And many of them don't know a lot about the envelope and the different workings of the home. Many of them do, but I always like to ask people when I first start the inspection, are you handy? Do you know much about homes? And normally newer home buyers don't seem to know a whole lot, but I usually say to them, are you a handyman? Are you a handy person if it's a couple? And usually 9 times out of 10 it's the female, the woman that is the handy person, as opposed to the man. But I always like to find out where they stand with that type of thing. So some of the things in the home are quite easy to fix. Some of the things, a professional would be recommended to do, major repairs. So one thing that you should know is where the certain parts of the things of the house that are, needed to know where the electrical panel is, where your furnace is, obviously. I've just been asked to fix a running toilet here. So one of the things everyone should know is where your main water shutoff is to the house. And I'm going to go and show you where that is in this house, and also how to check for leaks if you have some leaks happening. And I'll do that, and then I'll come back and see how we can fix this toilet. There's a main shutoff to this. That's the shutoff. You can take that with a pair of pliers and turn it, and it'll shut off the whole house. And here's the meter. And if you look at this meter, you can see that little dial going around. That means the water's being used. One way to check if you're out of, if your water is running on, or you're getting a high water bill, you can come down here and check. If nothing's running in the house, you come down here and look at this meter. And what you can do is, if it's just a drip or something like that, you can mark where the line is. It might be a digital, you may have a digital meter, so you can just take a note of the numbers. And if it's not moving, come back in 10 or 15 minutes and you can see if this dial is moved around. Oh, so there, it stopped. You can tell. Okay, that's your meter. Okay, so with this toilet, what's happening is we have a running, it's running continuously. So what I'm going to do is just show exactly what's happening. And when the toilet is running and filling up, we will see the different things of it. And what happens here, if you can see, let's get a shot of that. The water's actually, it keeps running down the sides of the toilet in the bowl itself. You can get an idea of that. So what we want to do is not have that happen, and this toilet keeps running and running and running. So more than likely what the problem is the flapper. 9 times out of 10 on that. So first thing we should do is shut the water off to the toilet. Take the lid off. And when you're looking inside, the flapper is this fella down here. And this particular one, we want to check it and make sure, well, I'm going to replace it because I bought a replacement for it. And so what we have is a universal flapper. This flapper, you can buy at any hardware store. There's all different types, but this one should fit pretty much any toilet. And this particular one has a little to go down the overflow tube. It can go on an overflow tube, but this particular toilet, it takes a, it's just the 2 ends that slip on over the clip part here. So these can come off as it's universal. See what I'm doing here? There we go. And then we'll take the other one off and it will just unclip. Yeah. Like that. And then we take the chain off, which is just like a paper clip type of a, there we go. Take this old guy off, and what happens is the rib here deteriorates over time. You can see it's getting a bit gunky in there. So that'll be taken, get rid of that. And the new one, same thing again, will just slip right over those clips, like that. And on the other side, it's a fairly straightforward fix, and then you just take your clip here, and get that piece off there, hook it on to your toilet flapper, and then you've got that. This chain might need to make it a little bit shorter, which I'll do quickly here. So there, I've shortened the chain up a bit, the flapper will lift and fall. Get that. So now we just turn the water back on, let it fill up. Yeah, easy fix, under 5 minutes. It's a 5-minute fix, 5-minute fix. In the toilet again. So now we have no more running. We have some bits in there because I disturbed the water in the tank, but it's not running like it was before. And that's it. Finish with the toilet. That's it. Simple fix. Anyone can do it. Don't hesitate to try things like this. We know where the main water shutoff, we know where the toilet water shutoff is. Easy. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Now flush. Flush.